Oh man. Okay, class. Today we're doing grease guns. Now, I know that probably sounds like a pretty simple concept, a grease gun, right? Like, what could you possibly learn about a grease gun? I've realized that over the years, I've learned little things about them, and I'm sure you're going to pick something up. You're probably going to know most of this, but I think you're going to learn something. Let's talk about grease guns. All right, so the first thing we got to do, I'm out of grease. No greasy. So watch. Nothing. Okay, can't grease like that, right? So the first lesson is put your gloves on. Why get grease all over your hands and then you gotta find something to put on some gloves. Number two, we're gonna change the grease, okay? So this is spring loaded. You're gonna pull it up, and you're gonna pull it to the side and it's gonna lock in. All right. Now we're gonna unscrew the tube. Now when you unscrew the tube, make sure you don't bump into anything with this end after you get it unscrewed, or else you will shoot the grease tube out of the end of this canister. So just, watch out for that. Empty. Greasy. All right. So you're going to put its head down. Now that it's headless, we're going to get our tube out. And we're not going to do it with our fingers because it's stuck, and then you're going to cut yourself. You're going to cut yourself on that little, so we're going to use pliers. It's a good way to grease your pliers too, And grab the old tube out. That goes in the garbage. We're going to pretend there's a garbage can right there. Get your new tube of grease. It's pretty simple so far, right? Yeah. Yeah, simple. Yeah, no problem. And just slam a tube of grease in there. I like to take all the pieces from the new tube and jam them in here because there's grease in there, so it kind of holds them from flying away across the customer's yard or wherever you are. So then you'll take the little cap off. Just stick that in there too. And you're going to take the little lid off. Stick that in there too. All right, that goes in our imaginary garbage can. Now, putting our tube of grease in. You think, okay, yeah, I know, Scott. Yeah, you put the grease tube in, then you screw it back in, and then you're done. Well, you're not. You're not done. So shut up and listen. All right. Somebody's going to learn something. So don't make fun of the people that don't know. Oh, you know everything. That's great. People don't know. So you screw its head back on. Great. And now you're going to release this. Now, right? Okay, so now we've done it, right? No, you didn't do it. Because now you're pumping it, and it's not squirting any grease out. You have to bleed it. So let's go through the proper bleeding process. Because there's a bleeding process, and then there's the right way to do it. So, numero uno, let's open up the bleeder. They've all got a bleeder. Did you hear that little hiss, or did I talk over it? Anyway, a little bit of air escaped. But as you notice, there's no grease coming out of the little bleeder hole. That's because we have to do something else. If you pull this back out all the way and you twist it, you'll find a position where it locks up and it won't slide back in. That's your little secret bleeding position. So what you're going to do is you're going to push in, and it's going to squirt grease out of the bleeder. Okay? And once you've done that, you can put it on here and you can push down like that. Okay, now I'm just making a mess. Now you've got grease coming out of the bleeder. So now we're going to tighten our bleeder back up. I don't know what to do with this. Reach into the garbage can, get your... Okay. So now you're going to pump it a couple times. It's going to catch prime, and now you're squirting grease out on the bed of the truck. Okay? That is how you bleed and refill a grease gun. Now I got a mess to clean up. So if you take this and you twist it, boom, there you go, it goes back in. Now as you're pumping, get this floppy thing out of the way here. I know I got to clean my grease gun, it's all greasy. All right, so as you're going through your grease and you're greasing the machine, the car, your knee, whatever the fucking shit you're greasing, you're going to pull this down every once in a while. And eventually, it's only going to go down a little bit, and there's going to be a lot of pressure. And that's going to tell you that you have about that much grease left in it, or that much grease left in it, or there's nothing left in it. And that is how you refill and bleed a grease gun. So if you learn something, all right. Everything is coming back to life around here. So, I'm sneezing. I had to stop and sneeze about 30 times. Anyway, probably gonna sneeze again. I'm good. If you learned anything from this video, the next time that you see someone struggling with their grease gun, pass it on. Teach them something. Make their life a little bit easier. That's what we're here for, to help each other. Help somebody. Grease your shit. Go, little 17, go! It's so bumpy. And I'm so wide. And that's a hill. Come on, you little turtle.